Technically, Iqbal and Ajay have covered up the major points. I mean, for survival, obviously, as you aptly put it earlier, unity amongst the travel trade. Point number one, very important. Then you can focus on the issues. You can make proper representation to the government, whatever it is. I wouldn't throw in the towel and look at alternate businesses, because this business cannot survive without travel agents. India is very unique in the sense that people need somebody. You don't need an OTA who cannot deliver to you, like you aptly put. OTA, nobody speaks to you technically. They're not concerned. They'll put in money, they'll buy an X inventory and sell it at plus. A travel agent is somebody who will give you service. And Hina, let me tell you, even in the plumbing business or even in the aquaguard business, there's competition.
Yeah, there is.
So, I mean, but in our own business, you can't take away competition. Let me tell you, you can call it ethical, unethical, whatever it is, but everybody will survive. Let me tell you, everybody will survive in our business. There is, in this business, a lot of potential. Let's just get our act together. And if we get our act together, we'll find, we will survive. And I'm telling you, now that we have people like Iqbal and so many others there, Ajay, you're not out. You're still there. Nobody's going to allow you to go. I mean, somebody else will take over for me, whatever it is. But I think we all have read the writing on the wall. We're all getting together. We need to little more interaction, and we will survive.
Right. So you're saying irrespective, you cannot wipe out the travel agent. Technically, you do not need to look at alternate sources of business. You think this business has enough. But the point is, of course, you still can't get over with the commission. You need that commission. That's the fight. Right?
You see, let's not kid ourselves.
Right.
We have created these monsters called consolidators and OTAs. Nobody else has created them. Okay? And so therefore, what you're doing is, officially, you call it, commission is a very bad word according to me. I would rather, we should be calling it remuneration. We should be remunerated for the work that we do.
Right.
Remunerated by the airline or the person who's the producer of the goods.
Right.
Not tax the customer, obviously. And we are being remunerated through the consolidators whom we have created. So how can you say you're not getting commission? All of us are buying tickets from consolidators. All of us are getting 3% PLB or 2% or 8% PLB. What are we doing about that? So we are surviving. Believe me or not.
No, but it should be reasonable commission, no? It shouldn't be like...
Yeah, but what is reasonable, you have to decide. Yeah, so and unless you get together, you cannot decide.
Yeah, absolutely.
Talking in isolation, nobody can decide anything.
Right.
It's...
Yeah. Correct. Right.
But now we have to bring, as you rightly says,
right,
bring the ethics of professionalism to industry.
Sure.
Where is that professionalism?
Sure.
So
we're talking about professionalism, also respect. Respect yourself.
Self-respect, self-esteem.
Yeah. Completely.
So now if I'm getting 1% extra, say few rupees I'm getting extra,
right,
I'm surrendering my identity to whom? What am I supposed to be? I'm surrendering my own identity. If
Correct.
I'm buying a ticket from somebody else. But at the same time, airlines should realize, as I mentioned to you earlier, keeping your risk into one basket, right, putting all your eggs into one basket. That is not good, safe for the health of the airlines. Okay. Now, if the airlines doesn't plan well, especially our national carriers, the business what they are getting, it will go away to the overseas and the business will continue. And our agents also will survive. They will find ways out to live and live happier from now onwards.
Right. Hector and Hina, of course, at the end. Hector, your last word on the formula for survival.
See, consumer behavior has become very changed so much in the past 1 or 2 years because of a couple of reasons. One is the recession that took place in 2012, and now we have a very high degree of inflation. So that has changed consumer behavior terribly. Now you're paying at least 20 to 30% more for everything, which means there is lesser disposable income. Now how do we adjust to this consumer behavior change whereby the consumer himself is or herself is so well informed that there is very little scope to make, huge bounties or huge profits. So that's the way, the way forward is for the agent to adapt to that and to, you know, become more and more specialized, which is what will ensure his or her survival. And the second thing is that it should get support from all the suppliers or the back-end suppliers. That you're talking about hotels, you're talking about airlines, you're talking about service providers like transporters, and unless you get tourism bodies, so that support will make the front end, the travel agent who's like a soldier, he will fight the battle well. If there's no support at the back, then this industry will have its own little issues. But if this issue is, you know, backed by a lot of unity among all the service providers, the agents themselves, a great feeling of, you know, a pride, a sense of pride. I was always proud being an agent, and I will always be an agent in my life. I can't find another profession, because the vocational guidance guy said I could not become an engineer. I don't have that capacity to become an engineer, you know, so I had to take his advice, because yes, I can't do certain things. So we cannot just hop professions one to the next. We will remain in this profession, but we will do it by earning a decent sum of money, and we should find ways and means, understand consumer behavior, but at the same time seek support of all our service providers. Unless that happens, the industry survives. Otherwise, it will go into oblivion, but it will not, for the simple reason that people will realize that we need to help and support each other. So that's what I feel.
Thank you, Hina.
I think they've said it all, but just in a few words, listen to your gut feeling, respect yourself, don't try to reinvent the wheel, take the experience and the expertise of the industries to move forward and bring in the unity. It's the need of the hour.
As a first step towards that, actually, I would like to, put this forward to the associations and people like yourself. We need to actually have, instead of a convention, conventions are fine. What we need is a seminar, a day-long seminar, where we try to invite various segments of the industry. And I would go to the extent of saying we actually need to take some lessons from the advertising industry, which also has a lot of agencies, but also has a very strong code of ethics. So we need, unfortunately, the airlines always back away from such, events.
Absolutely.
But we need to get the segments of the industry that will come.